Hey, and welcome back. I want to start this video off with a disclaimer. That's what it is. This is not a how-to video. It's not. This is, I had an idea, and I'm going to attempt it and see how it comes out. This could go horribly, horribly wrong. But I noticed, and these may come out, there may be an announcement Monday. But right now, the Watchmaster, this guy in the picture, is not a model that you can get. And I want a Watchmaster. Now I can't do this cool Inquisition chest plate that he's got. And this clavis is something I'm going to have to work on. And all these other things. But I figured, you know what? Let me give this a try. Let me see what it is that I can do. So that's what I'm going to do. So book out of the way. What I have done, anybody who's watched some of my other videos know I have the purifiers when I made those biker librarians. So out of the purifiers box, should this be zoomed in a little more? Let's zoom in just a little bit more for now. I have this, the, I don't know, I thought I cleaned all these up. The little pike weapon that's in that box. And, no, I didn't clean this one up all the way. And I got the arm. There it is. Zoom in the arm from that box and the pike weapon. So yeah, this is zoomed out too far. Let's zoom it out like I normally do, and I can bring this stuff to the camera. So I got those. So this is arm and pike weapon. I have a regular bolter and then a gun from the Dreamforge guys right here. So I'm going to try to use the bolter. It's got a hand on it, so that's got to be removed. You can see right there. So if it doesn't go well, maybe I can work with this thing. But basically, if you look really close in the picture at his weapon, it's basically, I need a bolter. It's a bolter. Let me hold this like this. It's a bolter like that on the side, and the bolt's actually sticking out, and the bolt's actually attached. The bolt gun's actually attached to the staff, and then the knife blade is kind of down below the bolter, like where the where that ribbed area is. The knife kind of attaches. I'm going to have to work at this and see how I can get this attached. If I have to cut this blade off and then glue the bolter like that, and then maybe reattach the blade forward under this area. Maybe that's what, I don't know. We'll look at that. So that's the one arm. I've got the legs from the purifiers because I have the neat little Grey Knight stuff on the bottom there. Who's to say this Watch Captain wasn't previously a Grey Knight? I don't know. But they're cool. They, you know, they have the little thing, so it kind of goes. I've got the most interesting body I could find out of just regular marine bodies. I was going to use the purifier body, but it didn't mesh well with the backs that I had, and because I didn't want to use the librarian back for that, because I make another librarian, Deathwatch librarian, right? So cool. So there's a body. It's that extra gun. I've got some kind of cool little, like an eagle here. Let me get them all together. Let's see, eagle, loincloths, back thing, banner. Oh, where's that? There it is. This separate. Hold on. Got this kind of stuff to maybe fancy him up. Don't know if I'll use any of that or some of that or whatever. I got the super long purity seal from out of the purifiers box because that would go good hanging from his weapon, right? Somewhere. I've got a bunch of helmets, and I'll just grab them all here. But let me see if I've... Where's the one that I was pretty much settled on? I think it was that one. And just look at these others. Yeah. Bunch of faces. Helmeted and unhelmeted. But the one that I think I'm going with is this guy right here. Can we get him? That one right there. Got the nice detail on it. Got that little targeting thing. Little laurel leaf skull, a winged skull thing on there. So cool. So I think that might be the head we're going for. And I do have like one of these things that's on this helmet separate in my Bitz box if I wanted to put that on. maybe. I'm not sure. Have a servo skull. If you notice in the picture, he's got a servo skull hanging off him. So got a servo skull. Got that. Have a couple backpacks. Here's the Purifier's backpack and this one. I think I'm going with the Purifier's backpack because it has the extra little doodad. Looks a little bit fancier. So probably the Purifier's backpack. I am going to have to go probably with a loin, this on the back and this kind of thing on the front. You won't really have a cape like that other guy, but you know, it's another little eagle. I took one of the Deathwatch pads from the Death Mask set. I think it gives you 5. I counted all of them. I think there's 5 extra for you to play around with, and so this is going for this guy. Got 1 extra. 1 of the 5. Got this off the Veterans in the Death Mask because apparently I've used mine like this from my Veteran sprue, and I can always give another Veteran. I've got a whole bunch of, everybody's got shoulder pads, right? I got a whole bunch of shoulder pads that are less fancy, so this guy. So that looks really close to the one the actual model has. So got a little bolt gun, bolt pistol, no big deal there, right? Another laurel leaf thing that I might spruce his helmet up with, doesn't necessarily. Combat knife, right there, just a little combat knife. I'll scroll in a little bit more for you. I'm sorry about that. I accidentally hit the power button when I was messing with the camera. You ain't me, right? Oh, get it right. There we go. Now, there's one thing. I think I remember it's called a Clovis, right? I have a 32 mil base too. I don't have a giant one, so I'm going to use this one. Well, and that was a thing. I looked through. I had something, and wasn't sure if it'd work or how it would look and everything. So, what I'm thinking here, if you look right here, okay, this is an apothecary arm. This bottom part looks kind of like it, but this little chainsaw part, no. But if you look, that area on top of the chainsaw, that looks pretty close to it. So I think if I shave off the teeth and part of that blade looking and leave that other piece exposed, this, look right here, right there, this right here, this feature exposed, it's going to look a whole lot like a Clavis thingamajig. So that is the plan. I'm going to try it. So here we go. I'm not sure where to go. This is, like I said, this is me. Let me take a drink. It's super hot in here. Pardon me for that, but it's so hot in here. I opened the doors. It gets really hot when I close the door, and everybody was up earlier, but now they've gone to bed, so I've been able to open it, and the cool air is starting to come in, but I've got to figure out why the AC doesn't like this room. Anyway, I'm going to fix this a little bit. Apparently that's, what is that? It's hard to see. I'm going to fix this right here. Is this just part of the, where it was attached? Looks like it. Even if it's not, it's kind of messed up, so it's got to come off. Smooth that out. There we go. There we go. Fix the servo skull. Anyway, so I think maybe unconventionally how I have to do this. So set this aside. Let us work. Maybe bring you guys in closer and leave that right there, because that's the area we have to work in, right? I think I'm gonna work on this, because this is the important piece, isn't it? Getting this to look right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, got that tooth off. And get that little front part of the blade. Oh, that's got just little bits. Watched Commissar Gamza. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more so I don't get you guys out of frame too much. But I watched his knife handling thing and tried to put that to good use. It was good information. And I have to say, I've never commented on it, but I have been and it is perspective now that I've seen his video. I have been a lot of times when I watch his videos oh no, he's going to cut himself. He's as crazy as I am, because that's how I handle when I'm crazy But no. he's got good technique. And I like that video. So if you haven't seen his knife handling, hobby knife handling video, you should give it a look. That looks, wow, that looks good already without even shaving too much more of this down. I mean, what do you guys think there? Without the chain teeth on it. Oh my hands are sweaty. Don't let me get that. Everything stick out. I'm so sorry. There. Oh, up. There. That looks very much like that thing he's carrying. I think that's good. I've sacrificed an apothecary arm, but it's worth it to me. Oh my goodness. It's right here, yeah. Okay, first things first. We got to modify the bolter, right? We don't know how the bolter is going to be able to fit on the. So rock this back and forth, rock this down like this. Maybe come over here a little bit. Just slowly, as safely as I can, trying to get this off with a nice straight cut. I could use my clippers, but I don't know if that's the best thing. If they're, let me see here. Let me look at this. Hold on. Yeah, what if I do that? There, okay. What I did, oh, because that was off the screen, that flew everywhere, is, let me show you up close. I didn't cut right on the line I wanted to. I cut a little bit back, straight through the hand. So the hand is now a useless plastic blob. But I don't think I was going to use that for anything anyway. So now I can kind of get this, and it's a learning process. Oh, well, here, let me finish one thought before I start another. Let me get this like shaved down is what I was going to say. And then I kind of, my brain kind of moved into the whole thinking about his knifing technique, because I was trying to, you got to remember it, and it takes practice. Got to remember, oh wait, yeah, hold the knife like this and do this thing like this, pull back. Yeah, it works. Just kind of, you got some control over it. I'm not sure which way to go with this area here. I think this may be like hold down and do this. There's less material. Maybe if I can take, yeah, little shaves off like that. There we go. That seems to be working. I'm like, I was bending over it so much I didn't know if I was blocking the camera. I get used to this kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. I need a nice straight line here. Nice straight. And pull it. Oh, got through there. Felt that. There it goes. Yep, just chipping away at it. Piece by. Oh, that was too far. That was a bridge too far there. It's a good movie. I like that movie. God, well, that's the other one. Bridge over the River Kwai or something like that. Ever watch that? That British officer kind of went cuckoo nutso, right? Cuckoo nutso is from the Hotel Transylvania too. Yeah, my little ones have been, I think they've watched that approximately 15 times this week. I'm about to go crazy. Little children. And my wife too, she'll like, it's crazy for me. I'm the kind of person that can watch a show and literally remember 80-90% of it decades later. I mean, there's shows I've watched when I was 15. I still remember them. It's crazy. My wife is on her like 11th read-through of Pretty Little Liars. So there's this show we watched on Hulu, I think. I think it was on Hulu last year. Now the second season is on this year. It's about the ship. I forget what it's called. So yeah, can't remember the name of it, but I remember the show. And so season 2's on. She's like, let's rewatch from season 1. And I'm just like, okay. Okay. I guess they're going to sit through season 1 again and remember. There's no surprise. There's no, oh yeah, because I remember it all. There's, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But, you know, sometimes you got to do that stuff. But yeah, the kids have been, oh man, Hotel Transylvania. Too much of it. Okay, so here's what I've done. I've got me a because I didn't have any. I think there are clean bolt guns you can get. Got my bolt gun. Now, if I can just maybe do it like this. Say this was the, like this. Let's do it. Lay it down. Okay, say this bottom gun was this gun was the staff. This is how it's attached in the picture. The bolt gun's here, and then right in front of it, because this actually is straight, and then right in front of it is the blades come off it and the staff goes down like that. So I'm gonna have to look at it here. What's the best way to do that? Because apparently keeping the bolt gun clip as part of this is preferable. Okay. Looks like what I need to do is make this flat and square. Didn't work so well. There we go. Smooth that out some. Should have pulled out multiple bolt guns, because this may end up being not as easy as it looks to do. Just shave it down some. Seems I didn't cut a straight line that first time. There it goes. Hey look, there's straight lines on this thing. I can use those. That's me for everything. Scratch my nose and poke myself in the eye with that. Okay, so if I remove the blade, I can glue that there, and then if I take this little sharp piece off the blade here, show you. Whoop! Aren't you not showing the way I want to show you? Oh, flipping. But take this sharp piece off the blade here. Maybe I can attach it along there, on the spine. We'll see how this works. I'm genuinely nervous. Oh, here we go though. You know what? That when I cut up that what was it, Contemptor Dreadnought? That was my first attempt at just slicing up a model and trying to repose it like that. I know that was an expensive model to try that on, to be like, hey, this is going to be my first attempt at this risky thing. At least for me, it was very risky. I don't want this to go flying, so that's why I'm kind of gently going on each side here. Okay, not quite through it. It's part way through it, but it's not quite. There we go. It could go like this, but I think that's going to cause some issues. There we go. Well, that just needed that little extra right there, right? I got that. I want to keep that like that. Okay, I guess we should smooth this down. Try to make it, no. Let's do that. Yep, it's a memory thing. Gotta remember to do that. Good, but thanks for that, Commissar Gamza. Commissar G. Sorry for the constant drinking, but like I said, it is better now, but it was blazing. And oh, that will fit pretty good. I'm gonna glue that. If this works out, I would be like crazy happy. Oh, I just noticed something. Look, guys, you probably noticed this, but look, there's two hands on there. I'm gonna have to do something with this other hand. I'm gonna have to shave that down. Unless is there one? No. Oh. Yeah, because that won't work. But if I did that, I don't know. Maybe I could do that, but I would still have to shave that, because this hand right here, it's not focusing, but this thing actually will cover that. And so yeah, so okay, before we glue it, because this is going to be some work here, you just have to slowly chip away at this. Let's take this lower hand off. I think go for the big boys here and clip the larger portions of the hand away from the staff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is not how it's done. This is not professional. This is crazy is what this is. This is just doing it crazy town. And hoping this is, you know what? This really is applying a philosophy I've always had. I've done a lot of stuff, you know, from working on nuclear power plants and the military to fixing vending machines and all kinds of stuff. But all of them have been basically fixing things, repairing broken things. And I've always been good at it because I've always gone in at it with a philosophy. Oh, I need to put the cap on that glue before it does weird stuff, and then it won't dry for like, shake it up and set it off. But I go in with this philosophy, especially if I'm coming to repair something that's broken. It's already broken. The worst I can do is make it more broken. But if I do that, it's still doing the same thing it was doing before I touched it, which is not working. So that's the philosophy I've always gone in with. So I've always just tackled things, and I'm able to, I don't know what you would call it, but see the bigger picture of like machinery and stuff like that. Just kind of understand, you know, how it relates to each other just by looking at it, and kind of trace it down to, okay, well, this thing right here seems to be the part that's supposed to do this, and so, you know, it doesn't look like it's doing it, so let's try that and see if that works. You know, let's try fixing that or replacing that and see if it works. And so I've always been able to work on stuff that I've never seen before, and have gotten a reputation back in the day when I was working on stuff all the time as being a person that, you know, they would send out to the new equipment or to something that no one else could fix because they just couldn't track down the problem. So yeah, so I'm trying, and it's almost a reverse of that in it, so that's why it makes it just a tad hard for me. Is, oh wow, that is working out better than I thought. Better than I thought. That's why that other hand could, so I could do it where this is holding it too. I don't know if the arms will work on the body like that. I don't think so. We'll probably just do it like it's in the pictures, holding straight up, because that is not bad right there. There's a little area, I'll show you if I can get in on camera. It's stuff sticking to me like crazy. Right there where there's a little bit of hollow showing through. But I think judicious placement of maybe this purity seal, like it's flowing off like that or something, or some other type seals or something down in that area. I have some other purity seals I can dig out of the thing and put on there, so I think that'll be good. And I still have some sprues sitting here, and I'll just look real quick. Purifiers, yeah, they've got a little purity seal there that might work for covering that pretty good. Yeah, and some other ones. So there's little purity seals I can grab real quick without too much problem, cover that little area that's almost to the hollow because I cut the hand off. Alright, so got a little bend in that because I was getting overzealous there, and there's a little piece of flash that I missed earlier, so we get that flash off. But yeah, so I'm trying to apply the reverse of that kind of philosophy to where, you know, this thing is this way, but I want it to be the other way, so, you know, the worst I can do is tear it up and totally destroy it. The problem is that's a pretty bad thing when you actually have something that works, right? So, so I'm trying to apply that though in my modeling now. So like it's always been with me, just go for it kind of philosophy, right? And that's basically what this is, right? What I'm doing right now. This is basically a just go for it thing, option. Okay, so while that's dry in a second, I'm going to get me a purity seal off of this. I'm going to choose that one. I like that one. I'm going to clip it off, let it fall on my pad here, and do this. Now this is slightly opaque, but a clear pad. It's here. My wife picked this up on her trip in Atlanta. So of course she got her one, so she figured to get me one. I wouldn't say much about all the other stuff she got. I'm not going to say any stuff about the other stuff she got anyway, but Hey, cool, she got me a pad for under my pad. So yeah, that's gonna work nice right there. So I'm gonna attempt to put just a bare minimum of glue on this area. I really need to. I like the precision applicators for application, but I despise them for, this needs to be like this direction, like it's, gravity is actually has an effect on it. I just gotta cut there. That works. Okay. Not sticking up in the air, right? So there, let's let that settle for a second. Okay. Let's look at this blade and think about it. Okay, it could, some ways this could go. Guys watching. Power pack area is kind of on a fence to my, well, it could sideways, no. It's really kind of got to go under there, doesn't it? But the power pack is going to be an issue. Could go side on the side of it. Let me see here how that would work. It almost wouldn't work, I don't think. Well, how about that? Glued. That spike is in the way. I feel like that would work, but I got to get rid of the spike. Like I said earlier, this spike is an issue, so I'm gonna hold the knife properly. Like Commissar Games, Commissar G taught me, and I'm gonna shave it off. Then I'm gonna look at it again and see how that's gonna. That might actually be the option right there. If I smooth that top more on this, if I smooth this area on this power pack right here, I think it's going to meld better with this other one. There's a little rough spot here, but it's keeping it from being as smooth a connection between the two as it could be otherwise. There we go. Hopefully it shave it to, oh yes, that's going to be a little weird, but it's going to work. It's going to work. I'm sorry. One, I'm a little giddy because it's been not so much sleep the past couple days getting those other videos out. I was up all night getting those death masks because I went to the store, picked it up at midnight. Just so excited about the whole release. And then up super early the next day for regular household and chicken chores, and then a whole bunch of work outside. We were outside for hours, and it was like 100 and some odd degrees, and there was one point I just had to come in the house and sit for 10 minutes because I was about to pass out. Just was brutal. Still got to go out there soon and pull some fencing out of the ground before a lawnmower gets near it. A child with lawnmower, and then causing me have to be turning lawnmowers upside down and slowly pulling out fencing chain by chain. That is so cool. Okay, there's a gap there, so I have some green stuff, so I could trying to smooth the gap, but let's see if I can get this. That's not cool, so this is how it's gotta go. It's gotta go. You know what? I really know what I gotta do here, so I'm gonna take this glue off here a little bit. It's not gluing as fast as I want, and I need to smooth this area, the ribbing here on the bottom. So lesson to you guys, like I said, this is not a tutorial. This is me just going and doing it, right? So you can see mistakes in progress, but lesson learned right here is this is not going to be a seam area because these two things are gluing together. You don't need that ribbing down there, and you need a good surface for these two to mate up and glue and be flat and look proper. Okay, is that enough? I need to remove a little bit more ribbing. Need to go back one more. on this ribbing. Just smooth it out. There we go. And then I'll glue. Then I'll glue like I need it. In fact, I'm going to smooth this. Fingers just glued together. That was because I rubbed the glue off with my thumb and then touched my other finger. There I am again, not using the proper knife. I'll get better at it. Right, like I said, practice. There we go, smooth this out. Smooth it out. Make it nice. And there. Oh, okay, let's test it again. This is all upside down. Oh, no, there it is. Yes, I believe that's going to be a much better surface. So I'm going to close and shake up my glue because I don't know if it's this particular glue or if it's just me. And it's an orc thing, as if I believe if my glue's been open too long and that it won't set, that it will actually won't set because I believe it or something. I just don't know. But I know it happens. It's a truth for me. That's all I know. But I leave that uncapped sitting off to the side for too long, it just won't glue. That is awesome. I'm just uber excited. I'm not gonna say this is the prettiest thing in the world. I'm not. But it's only slightly janky, and it looks kind of like the weapon he's holding. It's got a bolter with a little thing. And it's just, I mean, between this and this, cool. I'm just so excited. I really am at this point, because this is coming together way better than I thought. So I don't need you into the spare bits box over there. Gosh, okay, what to do next? I think I really need to glue his feet to the base. I think that's what I need to do. Because I just need him to be positioned somewhere. I need to know where that positioning is for the rest of everything to kind of fit where it needs to be. Set those feet over there off to the side for a second. Alright, arms. We got this arm, and we got that arm. This Deathwatch pad fits nicely on that arm, so that's not a problem. Should check that earlier in this process, though. And this, oh, almost lost the arm. This special pad fits okay on that one. Okay, good. We're good. This arm feels scrawny-licious, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, so base, let's see. Kind of the body positioning. Really I think he's got to be very upright. Oops, the thing's going over. Oh, I can adjust this arm. Yeah, I can adjust that arm. So, but I want him kind of upright. He's kind of upright in the picture, right? So let's glue this body in here. And there we go. First little thing. Not going to be the fanciest Watch Commander, but we're working it. We're working it. Alright, I feel like I need to do some of this work here. This stuff, before anything else. Where's this going to fit exactly? Should test fit this a little bit. I think that's kind of where we want it, or do we? I think we want it down that way, don't we? Kind of like, yeah, that looks good. It looks like it's kind of attached to something under here. I'll show you that in a second, but that's how I'm going to attach him. So I need some glue. Not too much. Not too much. Oh, that is too. What? That's way too much. Get some on that side. The glue has tricked me. Like that. Yep, right there. Alright. And that one. Still in frame. Still in frame. Like this. Let's see if I can show you up close. See how it's kind of under that other belt a little bit? So it looks like it's kind of attached to something under there. Like it is definitely a secondary kind of piece to his main armor. Which is fine. It's a good look for me. I think it's cool. Okay, this is going to be perfect. So mainly I'm going to put the glue on this side this time because there's only a few areas here that will be kind of hitting. So I got glue, and I'm going to attach it here onto the upper part because it's kind of moved a little bit. There we go. That's nice, right? Looks very nice. Cool. Should we try? Oh, we might want to try to make sure the backpack's. Oh, the backpack rides. Oh, that is. The backpack needs to go on right now anyway, because then they'll determine placement of arms and such. Not combat knife. Not sure if I'm going to use that, but see, I'm going to show you because I do want to show you. Look how close that rides to that. That was good placement. Good, nice. Wow. Oh, I am calmed down a little bit, but there's still that nervousness in me that this is not going to turn out awesome. But it seems just like it's going the right way, right? Okay, this is seeming okay. So here's what I'm wondering: I should probably glue the hand to the arm. That seems like the next step, right? Because then that will be one piece, and I'll be able to get the proper angle for the, what is this thing, a power spear or something that he has? I forget what it's called. Let me look in the book. Look in the book while waiting for that little piece to dry. It is where are you? Watchmaster, he has Guardian Spear. It's a Guardian Spear. It's pushed back like it's like that knife is coming out of the other part, but the way I've got it, it's okay. It really is. It's not uber duper awesome like that, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, did that spike survive, or did you guys see where that spike goes? Because he's actually got, never know where the spike went. He's actually, let me see if I can show him without it going. It doesn't work. Yeah, up. Right there. See, it's actually got a spike on it. I may have misplaced my spark. I don't know if I ruined it or it shot off, or where did it go? It's gone. Alright, super glue's been open way too long. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Is that way over there? That is it, but that's not going to work. It's too tiny. Okay. Alright, you think this is glued enough? Feels like it. Yeah. So if we put this on, okay, feel like that would work. Okay. The shoulder pad. Wonder if he needs to be more forward. Let's look at this shoulder pad, how this is going to work in here. There's going to be a thing, this shoulder pad, definitely, in conjunction with that backpack. So it is, I think it's a good thing that I kind of, yeah, I think we'll be able to work it on there if we get it in the right, if we get it to the right angle. Okay. So, I think more up like that is how I'm going to go. This little dab will do. Shake that up though. I know, I got these weird habits, I know. And oh, no, just dab. Just dab will do you. Alright, attach you. Oh, it's kind of going more back in it. Oh, I'll make the shoulder pad go more forward. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's coming more across than straight up and down. There we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and, while that is just barely started drying, I'm going to throw on a shoulder pad here. There we go. That looks very much similar to the shoulder pad he has in the picture. Looks very much like it. It's coming along. Oh, I left all the helmets sitting here. No, it wasn't that helmet or the fancy helmet. It was this one. It was this one on the actual mat. So I feel like this helmet needs to go in next, because I'm going to be all like, you know, with the other stuff. So throw in a little dab of glue here, putting this helmet in, and I can fancy the helmet up later if it feels like it. Right now it's not feeling like that's the thing that needs to happen. I almost feel like this should be here, but yeah, there's a purity seal. I don't know if this is going to be the same. It's almost got, oh no! I dropped it. Did anything pop off? No. Okay. I'm crazy, I know. I feel like that needs to happen right there though. The bolt pistol. But maybe not. It's got some extra flubble here. I don't know, does he need it? Let's check. I should have thoroughly checked his stat line before I started assemblaging him. He's got Guardian Spear, Frag, Crack Grenades, Clavis, and Iron Halo. So he doesn't have a bolt pistol, so I guess modeling one on him is probably not needed. So, I'm going to leave it off into the bits that have been rejected pile. Alright, here's the super long purity seal. I guess that could almost flow off the end of the, yeah, let's do that. Right here, a little dab of glue there. And it feels like it needs more because that is a recessed space there. And then the purity seal hit there, and then turn it so that it's actually gravity affected. Yes, that looks good. Show you guys what you think so far. Here's his face on. This, that side. Starting to come through. He doesn't have a cape or cloak, but you know, not concerned about that really. Okay, so I'm not going to put a combat knife on him either. It seems he's not. He's got this spear thing is his jam right here, as they say. This is what he does, the spear thing, Guardian Spear. Okay, we got this. Now new looking Clavis. Got a little dab of glue there. The Deathwatch shoulder pad. It's not getting any glue. So yeah, that's not going to stay on. That's one thing we definitely don't want to lose is a Deathwatch shoulder pad, right? Put some glue on the oh, don't glue it to yourself. Glue on the shoulder pad, make sure. There we go. That's getting glued to something now. Okay, that's coming up nice. You know, I really feel like he doesn't need this thing. And I don't like this thing. You'll see how that looks on him right there. But put it down there. Feel like that might be something, but not sure. Maybe. Feel like that's not necessary. I put something like this on backpacks before. Make them look a little fancier. I feel like that. I'm not sure about that. How about the eagle? Because he kind of got like an eagle thing around him in the picture. That might be the thing, right? Eagle? Looking at it. Eagle. Banner. Banner has that round area. I could try a freehand Inquisition symbol. I'm so horrible at painting because the nerve endings in my hands are shot. So I can't do super detailed stuff easily. I think I'm going to go with that. It caught my attention early, and I think that's something I want to try. I actually am going to level this out a little bit because this backpack is not one that has a little spot for something like that. And I'm just going to flatten that a bit so that it fits better. And that less prone to get snapped off if it, you know, gets bumped or something. Better glue joint. I'm holding it for a little bit. Then I'm going to get the servo skull on somewhere, and then I'll show you guys the finished dude. Oh, it was stabbing me in the finger more than the glue was wanting to hold it. Craziness. Oh no, this is gonna take a second. See, I feel like it's a real thing because I did have that glue sitting over there unopened while I was making all these add-on decisions, and it's not one to glue super tight, super fast. Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me. Oh wait, that needs to go. Oh man, I got a sprue. What I have all the Marines left over from the second box of the Horse Heresy set. The Horse Heresy set that I bought. And you can better believe a lot of those dudes are becoming Deathwatch. Or in Inquisition, these kind of stuff. And oh yeah. Because I am so excited to have a Deathwatch / Inquisition army that's just super fluffy and cool. I know some people are like, you'll make me a mega army. That's not what it's about for me. Truly, what it's truly about for me is the fluff and being able to do something Inquisition-y that, you know, has a chance of being on the board more than 2 seconds. You know, I love playing Inquisition, and it's not a fact of, oh, I want to be more uber. It's a fact of you know, I want to be able to play a game that lasts more than turn 2. Just trying to figure out exactly where I need the glue points on this servo skull for it to be like in the right position, because the little pad on the end is probably not going to be the connect point, because it'll be all funky then. Looks like it's going to be along the line somewhere right about there. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue on this line on the servo skull, and I'm going to carefully snake him back here without touching too much. Get him in the right position so he's looking right. I gotta hold him, I guess. Oh, didn't shut the glue and shake it up. Oh my gosh. Shut the glue. Okay, don't need to glue anything, but shake it up anyway. I'll put away the super sharp knife. And I think he's done. This is crazy. Okay, so here he is. Close and personal. This is my, what is it? What is it? Watchmaster? Is that what they call it? I think that's what they call it. Let me look again. I know I've opened this 67 times, so we'll look at him again. We'll look at him again. Let's do this. Okay. Let's zoom in on him. Oop, wrong way. Okay, I can still see him. There we go. Let's just see. Let's look at him. Points. He's got staff. There's a trigger down here. Mine doesn't have that. It's got the bolt gun right here. You can definitely see the bolt gun if I take that blade away. It's just a bolt gun with the blade. He's got the fancier shoulder pad here. He's got an eagle with an Inquisition symbol, there. Inquisition all over the place, right? I have some of these double scroll things. I might add some of those too. That would be a part, but maybe not. I like him kind of how he is now. He's got the Deathwatch shoulder pad. He's got the clevis right here, and he's got a little servo skull right here. So let's look at what I have created. Here he is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, right there. Okay. Let me just do one hand, so this will be, yeah, oh, it's got it. Alright, he's got that thing behind him, which I'm going to try to do something in that circle. He's got a very biffed up helmet. Got the little leather cod piece in the front there, or skirting. He's got what looks pretty much like that clevis. He's got the Deathwatch pad. He's got the cool spear gun thing. He's got this other fancier pad. He's got a servo skull. And in the rear, that's what he looks. I'm going to go out on an awesome limb. myself and say, that's pretty cool. That looks pretty good. Alright. If you like this video and it helped you, leave me a thumbs up. Comment down in the comment section. I'll answer those as soon as possible. Please like and share the video. It helps my channel out, and I'm just growing and learning what I really want to do with the channel. I think these kind of things are really what's getting me interested and stuff. So I hope that you guys are enjoying them. I am still going to do the 40K games and stuff, but yeah. So, because I'm kind of a little bit miffed at YouTube right now, because my other video that I did on the Codex was really going pretty good, but YouTube is knocking me way low in the search results, just because I'm a small channel. But oh well, it's not about that. I want more people to see, because I want more people to be like, get excited about this kind of stuff, this hobby, and get into it and play some games and keep it alive, and really people to just be able to comment and give me ideas and help me grow in the hobby too as well. Alright, that is about it. So that is your Watch Master. I have created one before the real model came out. Will I get the real model? If I have the money, yeah. But right now, they're not selling it. I don't have the money because it's been on the little box set with Eldar. I'm trying to trade off the Eldar and the Codex. So great. I was going to get the dice, but unfortunately I didn't have the money for that, because then when I saw the dice and then read and realized that the symbols are on the ones, that's when you see that symbol, it should be on a 6, because you get so excited, oh cool symbol, but then it's a 1. Yeah, that's not good at all. I guess all that does with Deathwatch is like, oh, I probably get to re-roll that because of one of my rules. Alrighty, anyway, I will talk to you guys later.